Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? So I'm B with Be the Truth, and it's been a while since I've came on and left a message, which I was never really consistent anyhow, but you know how it go. So the reason behind that was I never want to be a follower. I never want to do what everybody else is doing. And so I was led to make videos a couple of years back, but it's like I just kept getting stuck in the same spot. And so therefore I felt as though I wasn't actually receiving my guidance the way that I should in order to keep up with, different topics, something to bring new to you guys every day. Nobody wants to keep hearing the same thing. And although it sounded the same, it had so many different meanings to it. And so hopefully this time around, I'll be able to do more breaking down of the information to be more direct and precise. We have so many people giving out so much information, and I just don't want to fall in again with the crowd, and I definitely don't ever want to be one to give out any false, misleading, or harmful information. And believe it or not, a lot of information you receive and take in can truly be detrimental, be harmful for not only your physical person, but for your spiritual body as well. So you got to be very mindful and careful of who you allow to guide and speak into your spirit, first and foremost. So today, I'm gonna just be very brief, but precise and to the point. My message today is there are so many of us out here today searching for information, looking for help in any which way we think we should be going in. And my message to you today is to remember that yes, we are in this world, but a lot of us is not of this world. And with that, I'm going to break it down just a little bit further. A lot of us have lived many lifetimes. We have accumulated a lot of experiences, spiritual, physical, just we have endured and experienced and learned a lot over our journeys to and from. And so within that, in today's day and age, we are living in the get over on anybody by any means necessary generation. Tell a lie to save your ass. Hustle and scheme whoever you can to get the bag. Set traps anywhere by any means, as long as it's beneficial to you. And so what I'm calling for those of us that are in the world, but not of the world, to remember to stand by the rules of the Most High. We're to walk a righteous path. That does not mean that we are perfect. That does not mean we are here to judge anyone, to condemn anyone. We are here to live in our truths. And our truths may not necessarily align with the person next to you, but that does not mean that you are not to walk in that truth anyhow. On that righteous path, you know that you are always covered and protected by the Most High. We will always receive the help that we need when we need it most. A lot of times for us, and I can speak for myself, I have a Virgo rising. And so with that, I like to know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, so I can be as prepared as possible. I don't like surprises, and I don't like not knowing or having what I need when I need it. But sometimes that calls on us just to trust and be led in the way that we're meant to be guided in. And for me, I'm going to be honest, it's very hard because I keep stepping in my own way without intention. So with that, remember to treat everyone that you come in contact with the way you desire to be treated. I'm on to keep it a buck. Not everybody you're going to experience is going to bring out the best in you. But what you got to remember is everybody that you encounter is going through something or has gone through something. And maybe they have not received the grace to know how to deal with whatever it is that they are going or have gone through in order to deal with outside individuals without having their inner issues rub off. Sometimes people come across as being rude, hateful, and demeaning without intent. So that's whenever we are to walk in that wisdom and that love and light and be respectful and mindful of everyone we come in contact with. And then those ones that you come in contact with that you can't be respectful to, you dismiss yourself from that issue. And then you seek whatever it is that you need to obtain in order to be able to deal with situations like that just a little more easily, if that's a word. I feel as though that I was led to relocate to one particular area, and out of fear, I let fear overtake me. And I did not go where I was led, but I traveled off somewhere else. And within those travels, I have been in this location for going on 2 years. And I can honestly say it's wearing me down, it's taking a toll, because I have never experienced so many scammers and liars and cheaters. And these are not just your everyday run into individuals. These are business owners, property owners, like higher ups that you would think would be moving with integrity, at least some kind of business sense, because in business, you're always protected by laws. You understand there's certain things that you just cannot get away with unless you deem the individuals that you're dealing with less than you, and they don't deserve the same respect that you are meant to, you're meant to handle them with. So my lesson in this is to remember that I am in the world, but I am not of the world. And to be mindful that any kind of interactions that I encounter, as long as I stay on that righteous path, I will always have that umbrella of protection and covering. And you cannot do me any harm and think it's not going to come back to you. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. The Most High will chastise you for doing either the above, and that's real talk. Sometimes I wish I can witness it more often than not, you understand? Because sometimes it just makes you feel good when a person then tries to get over on you. It makes you, I don't know, I'm human. You understand? I'm human by nature in this realm. And sometimes you just want to see the person that done you wrong get their just dues. You understand? But again, the message is to remember we are in the world, but we're not of it. And we're led to live by higher standards. Treating everybody the way you desire to be treated. Not setting any traps. Not stealing, killing, or any of the above without justification. Because the Bible tells you there is a time to kill. There is a time to steal. You understand? It's all by alignment, and we got to know how and when to walk. So with that, I'm going to end that topic. My gifting is numbers. I read numbers, people, signs, all that very well, just by nature. And with today being April 4th, that is a day for foundation, stability, hard work, mapping out a plan, figuring out what it is that you want, and revising a plan that's going to help you get there. Using hard work, being stable in mind and decision. So in the 4, with this being April, on the 4th day, that equals 8. And the year we're in is 2023, so that makes a 7. So 8 and 7 is 15. And 15 reduced down to a 6. 6 is the number of nurturing. That inner knowing, that inner wisdom, that nurturer, that lover, that maternal instinct in you. So allow this be a day that you remember to not only love and nurture yourself, but those around you. Figure out what it is that you need to be working on, what it is that you desire in this lifetime, what it is that you was called here to do. Devise your plan to work on it, to get you there. I'm going to end this video with the oracle message. And the message for today: Angel of Emergence. It is time for the real you to emerge. That speaks more to myself than to anyone else. Because for the longest, I have been walking in the shadows, not allowing anyone to see or know truly who I am. Just being surface B, always respectful and mindful, but just very quiet and observing. Not letting people know how I can really read them real well, and I can see the bullshit that they own. Because sometimes people just don't want to know that, you understand? I'm very respectful, very polite, but I'm very strong energy and not to be played with. I come to bring truth. Truth is not always welcomed or wanted. And I had to learn over this lifetime how to be respectful and tactful in that truth that I'm delivering. So with this angel card of emergence, I am calling for everyone who took the time to watch this video. First and foremost, thank you. If you feel led, you can leave a like. I would appreciate that. Get my views up. As you see, I don't have very many subscribers, so if you feel led to subscribe, I would appreciate that as well. But the ending message is to remember to be you. And anyone who does not like the real you, they're not meant to be around you. But don't let the real you be led by hurt and dysfunction in your life. Allow all that to be removed and rediscover the real you. What you're capable and purpose of doing and what you came here to do. And let's fall in line. With that, I am done. I send peace, love, and light to everyone under the sound of my voice. I give all praise to the Most High. Until we meet again.